I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
We have new video from a crash that sent welterweight boxing champion Errol Spence Jr. to the intensive care unit. The crash ejected the boxer, but miraculously, he is expected to be okay.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
It's been a miracle, and I'm a blessing from God that, I haven't had anything serious that would have had me out for a year or two, or just would have been, ending my career. That none of them guys wish that I wasn't back so fast, but I am back, and I want to fight the top names in the division.
I have to ask you about your eye. We were all worried about you when you had to pull out of the Manny Pacquiao fight.
I want to fight, so
But you could have gone one.
yeah, one eye. I got another eye, so.
WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world.
That's why I sound back, and I told people I didn't want to tune-up fight. I've been getting a second chance at life, and I've been getting a third chance at boxing. Nobody's avoiding Terence Crawford. There's big fish on this side too that, I gotta fry. Like I said, I'm gonna get these belts over here, then I'm gonna come take Terence Crawford belt because I said I'm gonna be undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
SDS Promotions.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. But we're here to discuss August 5th. Negotiations begin with Terence Crawford. Sebastian Fundora no longer lined up to face Errol Spence Jr. According to Cesar Cesar and other sources, it's looking like Errol Spence Jr. is out and Terence Crawford is in. Now, this is coming from Samson Lewickovich, the promoter of Sebastian Fundora. So, looks like Terence Crawford's being lined up. If he can get the win August 3rd, he's being lined up for negotiations with a 3-belt unification with Sebastian Fundora. If he wins on Saturday, August 3rd, Terence becomes the mandatory challenger to Sebastian Fundora. So, one way or another, Terence is getting a crack at that shot that he was supposed to get. Shout out to Sony for the check-in on Discord, letting us know that's working properly. We appreciate it. Salute to everybody that is tuning in. Appreciate you rocking out with us. Right now, we're here discussing, obviously, Terence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence and Sebastian Fundora. Many of us believe that Errol Spence and Fundora were going to be facing each other, but once again, according to Samson Lewickovich, who relayed this information to Cesar Cesar, this fight is off. So I'll screen share Cesar's latest posts. And this is his Instagram. Give me one sec here. All right, so this is Caesar's Instagram, as you can see right here. He lets you know that breaking news, the match canceled, Fundora and Spence. He says, we regret to report that the long-awaited match between unified champion Sebastian Fundora and Errol Spence Jr. has been canceled. Sources indicate Errol Spence Jr. is not in optimal condition to combat and does not yet have an in-house coach, meaning his trainer. He still hasn't allegedly found the trainer. This exclusive information was told to Boxeo Urbano by promoter Samson Lewickovic, who confirmed to us that on August 5th, negotiations will begin with Terence Crawford, provided he emerges victorious from his fight on August 3rd. This could be the first step towards a worldwide unification match with the WBC, WBO, and the WBA in December. So shout out to Cesar for getting that information out. I did try to follow up with Samson, who sent me 2 pictures of him in the hospital. So hopefully he recovers and is doing better. But, yeah, Samson is not doing the best. We can also discuss Turki Al-Sheikh most recently tweeting out a prelim card on a separate day from August 3rd. So I'll get that information here and try and screen share that as well. All right, so this is that info from Al-Sheikh's social media platform. And it looks like what they've done is created a 6 undercard, 3 exciting matches. So it's 6 boxers, 3 matches. You got Mark Castro, George Acosta. You got Shakram Gayasev, Miguel Parra. And you got Nathan Lugo, Ray Corona. I know Shakram, I know Castro. That's where it stops. So I guess July 31st, I don't know how this is being dressed up as Riyadh. Okay, so this is probably a public workout on July 31st and just the undercard that they're announcing here for August 3rd prelims, quite possibly. Really, because it says July 31st, Santa Monica Beach, so this is a free event. This is a completely different undercard event for Riyadh season. I guess they're possibly sponsoring a Golden Boy DAZN, because Shakram is with Matchroom, but Mark Castro, I think he's also with Matchroom. These might be Matchroom fighters, but these are new fights announced for August and July 31st. So just wanted to give you that information. But if anybody wants to call in, phone line is down, but we still can use Twitter Spaces, and Discord obviously is available for anybody that is ready to voice their opinion. I see Rakim ready and available. What's going on?
Hey, Ness, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
What up, champ? Shout out to you. Is it you running solo dolo?
Scarface No Malolo.
Let's go. You think Spence is cooked, bro? Like, I'm wondering, man. I just like with everything, the whole formula and the icing on the cake is Crawford might have beat the fight out of him, man. I hate to say it, bro. What do you think, Ness?
I mean, I've been said he was done, and Mr. Perfect calls in to say that I ain't crap, that he only lost once.
No, I know. Mr. Perfect's going to cry tonight. Man, he's going to be yelling at you.
I mean, I'm trying.
I feel
not
for
to
Mr.
say
Perfect.
anything.
Shout out to Mr. Perfect, man. Shout out to his passion, his dedication to his fighter. But, yeah, I think this is it for Spence, man. He had a great career, but, bro, like, lay off, no trainer. What is this? Not fit? What is that, like a medical issue?
I
mean, yeah, man. You think this is it for him?
Nah, man. I'm sure he could get another one in.
Do you think he will, though?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we seen Andre Ward. We seen Andre Ward, you know, create some content. It felt more like an infomercial telling us how much it'll take to get him out of the bed and back into the ring. So,
but he's not though. You know what I'm saying? And and Andre Ward didn't have to overhaul the house, find a new trainer, nothing like that. You know what I'm like even his foundation is gone. Like I don't see it, Ness. I don't see it. It's sad. It's you know. Well, all right. Here I am. I'm team grieving Spence and congratulating him and celebrating the man, enjoying his laurels, man. Because he is a great fighter, but I think it's also time for him to hang it up respectfully. Man, hopefully Fundora's nose job is like spectacular, so he's ready to take on Crawford, because Crawford would freaking knock that nose right back into a state of disarray, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I don't know, man. Like, could you see there being some? I mean, with Spence out, could you see the PBC just now playing more friendly to make a Crawford fight?
I mean, look, it seems like
could you still see some weird thing happening?
It seems like everybody's playing friendly. I mean, keep in mind that
that's true.
Keep in mind that Samson Lewickovic, when his fighter first won, he was part of the blocking of Terence Crawford. Now he's saying they want to begin negotiations August 5th, 2 days after the fight. So, yeah, I think everybody's gotten the memo that, we're all playing nice now.
Like it's your time.
All right, well... All right, shout out to you. Shout out to Mr. Perfect. I feel for you, dog. I hope you call in. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Appreciate you.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. Speaking of. Mr. Perfect. You. You, mic check. Yo, we hear you.
Clap it up, man. I'm happy for y'all, man. Now my nigga can go ahead, go in the sunset. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas don't deserve him. Niggas keep talking about him. He keep pushing Crawford out. Like, come on, bro. Nobody want to hear that bullshit. He had a name before Crawford. But yeah, y'all go ahead, watch that weak-ass card on August 3rd. It's still the Turkey Alley Sheep area. But y'all still can watch that weak-ass card on the 3rd. You know that shit ain't selling. But yeah, Errol, go ahead, ride off in the sunset. You only got one loss to arguably who niggas call the best nigga ever. And you need to, and that shit you said with Floyd and Canelo, bro. Chill out. If Canelo not fucking with Floyd. So stop it, bro. With all that popularity shit and all that. He not fucking with him, bro. He did what that nigga did with less fights. That nigga got 1,000 fights, bro. Who the fuck can't win 1,000 belts who got 1,000 fights, bro? Let Floyd would have had that many fights. He would have broke so many damn records. But yeah, man. Earl go out in the sunset. I don't care if he don't never fight again. You know me. My nigga stamped. Hall of Famer. One of the greatest, nigga. He only lost to one nigga. So, hey, let my nigga go out, man, ride in the sunset, bro. You know, it's big time boxing in Detroit. You know I'm at the Clarissa Shields. You know we in that bitch. I'm out, man.
All right. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Jay Billy on the check-in. Yes.
Yes, sir. Shout out Ness putting in that mofo work. Man, talk about how we throw away fighters, man. Talk about how we throw away fighters. He claims to be a Spence fan, but after his first loss, it's time to, ride off into the sunset. That's insane. We want to see EJ back, man. We want to see EJ back, but it's hard. I think mostly what it is a trainer thing, man. It's hard to get a trainer when you already have past problems of not paying your old trainer. And that's the last thing a trainer wants to worry about, getting paid. So, I think he's going to run into those problems until he irons out what he needs to iron out with Derrick James. But it's been the Bud era, big Bud shit and Bud we trust. I hate that we got to put the cart before the horse and talk about this right now, because Madrimov is a formidable opponent, educated amateur, but still a champ. He's elevated, right? Ness, is it all figured out? Super champ, is this the regular belt? Is this the super belt? Because we know the WBA like to murk up the waters and shit. So, what is this? This is for the super belt, right?
No, this is the real belt. Yeah, the super belt. This would be for not the super belt. I think this is for Crawford being the WBO interim and Sebastian being the WBO champ. Or Crawford,
no, I'm talking about the Madrimov.
Or
I'm talking
Crawford,
about the Madrimov.
No, that would be the WBA. But
and that's
Crawford
the super,
is
right?
also, yes, Crawford is also winning an interim that is supposed to make him the mandatory to Sebastian.
Yeah, it's cool. I wanted to see EJ against Fundora, and that's the crazy part. I think he would have put hands on Fundora. I think he would have beat him. I put a few bets in on that. I was standing on it. So, yeah, we want to see EJ back, man. Get a trainer. Iron out your shit with DJ so you don't got to worry about that, because I think that's really the roadblock right now, what's getting in the way. But we most definitely want to see Errol back. I'm still an Errol fan, but in Bud we trust, It's coming. What is it, August 3rd? So, everybody's gonna tap in. We got David Morrell on the card too, another future of boxing, just like Abdullah Mason. It's good. It's good. We finally getting boxing back, some real boxing back. So yeah, man, keep on putting in that work. I'm gonna tap back in if somebody say something.
All right, Ahmed, what up?
Yes, Ness, man. How's it going?
All right.
Yo, Ness, I gotta challenge you on a couple of stuff, man, because I only started calling in recently, but I've been following you and TBB for a while. People are gonna take this side with this whole Benavidez Canelo thing. I'm not here to get into argument or debate with you, but how much blame do you put on Canelo? Because I remember you had a famous back and forth with Eddie Hearn. To me, it seemed like in that interview, you were blaming AJ and Eddie Hearn when Wilder, I think, had turned down numerous offers.
Yeah, flat fees. Flat fees.
I know.
Who the hell offers flat fees in a super fight? Only Floyd, and that's why that fight with Pacquiao never happened after offering $40 million, right? Listen.
Yeah, I know this.
In this situation, they're both at wrong, but I blame David. I blame David more than Canelo because David's not been waiting 3 years. What super fight has taken place in 3 years? What right does he have to tell us he's been waiting too long when Pacquiao waited longer and Errol and Crawford waited longer? And everybody waits longer. I don't even get it, bro.
That's true. Can I just say something? But that's true. But what if he activated his mandatory status and Canelo doesn't keep the belt? I think the fight light heavyweight, to me, it seems like he'll get more credit for if he does. I don't think he's gonna beat either one of those guys at the moment. But if he somehow does, because if he beats Canelo, people are just gonna say he's a weight bully. He's too big. Commercially, that'll be a bigger win. But in terms of a lot of fans are just gonna say he was weight bullying Canelo, and this is a guy who came up from 154, 160. I still wanted to see the fight. I agree with you, but regarding Wilder, Joshua, how much blame did you put on Wilder then?
For which the only blame you could put on Wilder is when he turned down not a secondary, but like whatever number you want to put on that offer after him and Fury had a draw. But he had already had obligations. He had already wanted his rematch with Fury, But everything before that, I blamed AJ. I blame AJ for sending an offer. I blame AJ for sending a measly $12.5 million offer. Now we seeing novices in Ngannou getting $10 million, $20 million. Like, of course, I blame AJ and Eddie. The fight never happened because of AJ and Eddie, and anybody that doesn't see it is just blind.
I think Wilder deserved a lot of blame as well because he had only made like $2 million against Ortiz, and
brother, none of that matters.
No, I think
none of that matters. None of that matters. That's Fanager bullshit.
No.
You can't tell a person to take a fight because he's making more money than he's ever made. That's not how it works.
But it's not your time.
Here's where I blame Eddie for the rematch clause, the one-way rematch clause. That I agree with you. I think they should have offered him a two-way rematch clause because that, to me, they weren't treated him like a champion.
Because they never wanted the fight, bro.
Yeah.
They never want. Look how many years later and we still ain't get the fight. Like, please, bro. They were terrified of that fight for whatever reason. And I know that may sound unappealing to people now because Wilder didn't pan out the way some expected, but that's just the facts. It's going to be logged in history that AJ sent a 12.5 flat fee. Flat fee. No upside, no pay-per-view upside, no ticket sale upside, nothing. Hey, bring your belt, come over here, and that's it. Delusion. Then another one for 17, delusion. Then another one for 17.5 with no rematch clause, delusion. Cowardly offers, man. Cowardly offers. Counterpunch, Mr. Perfect.
Who said I'm throwing Earl away? Like, niggas don't even know what they be talking about. Niggas just become Bud fans when he beat Earl. Like, y'all niggas is not real fans, bro. Not real nothing in boxing, bro. Like, y'all can't stick with y'all just who undefeated. That's why I don't like when niggas say they Tank fans, because who don't know Tank? Like, what the fuck? That's why I don't even say. If I go up to a nigga and be like, yeah, who you mess with in boxing? If a nigga say Tank, I'll be stopped talking to him. Because, like, that's the first nigga you gonna say? Everybody gonna say that. But, yeah, man, ain't nobody giving up on Earl. Y'all just don't deserve my nigga in this sport. And all the things that happened to him outside the ring, I mean, it's about time, bro. I mean, you already did everything in the sport that you wanted to do. Ain't nothing else to do in the sport, bro. But get the rematch with Crawford. And I don't see that happening. That's why I said retire. I don't see him getting a Crawford fight. I saw him getting a Crawford fight when he had the Fundora fight, but after I see this shit, no, bro. It's going to take too many fights to get to Crawford. If it took 2 fights, maybe 3, I would have been like, all right, bet, keep going. But it's going to take more than 3 fights to get to Crawford, bro. Now, ever since you got to get a belt. So you can't get that belt, bro. So if you get a title shot, then I respect you come back after all that. But I wanted that Bud fight. That was the only reason I wanted him to stay unretired, bro. But if you can't get that Bud fight, you might as well just retire. That's what I'm saying. Big time boxing, Detroit, I'm out.
All right. He gotta do something in order to get the Bud fight. Like, he's got to fight somebody worthy.
Yeah, that's Fundora, bro.
Yeah, you talking to me or?
I'm talking. You said it was worthy. You talking about he got to get a fight that's worthy, and that Fundora fight was worthy.
Yeah, but he ain't ready. He ain't ready. He ain't got no trainer. That's the rumor.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. That's right. He can't find. But it's not about pay, bro. He paid Derrick James just wanted more because he's seen the numbers, bro.
I'm sure he could go to Barry Hunter. Barry knows him. They got a relationship. There's still trainers out there that'll fuck with him, that know him from back in the day.
Facts, but he just got to make the right choice too, because you're gonna have to stick with him, and that's probably weighing on him too. So you never know though, man. But shit, you know me. I'm with him whatever he do. So I'm not just he beat Earl. I'm a Crawford fan. Like all these niggas. All these niggas is Crawford fans because he beat Earl, bro. So I don't be listening to these niggas. But yeah, this Saturday, man, the biggest fight in the next 2 months, man. July 27th. Y'all can go watch that August 3rd bullshit. July 27th, man. Earl. Retired. We can't get that Crawford fight.
Wait, so what you calling? You calling Joe Joyce Chisora the biggest fight in boxing?
No, you sound crazy.
I mean, that's what's happening July 27. What date you talking about? What fight you talking about?
On July 27th.
Yeah, you said
Will Smith
Saturday.
Lorena, nigga. What are you talking about?
Oh, Clarissa fight this Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you didn't know that?
wow. No. On
Man,
Mothers,
you
I
knew
ain't
that,
even.
man.
I
Stop
ain't
it.
even.
You just was talking about, oh, she only $300 to sell it out? That's good. Come on, man.
3,000, not 300. 3,000. It was
That's still
3,000
good.
tickets available, allegedly. And I didn't know it was Saturday. That's crazy. I feel like they just announced that fight and did a press conference 2 weeks ago.
And they just was in the gym in the city together.
That's crazy. So she announced the fight 3 weeks ago, and she fighting in 3 weeks. That's crazy.
Yeah, and still selling out. That's wild. It's gonna be a movie. Just tune in, bro.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Joe Joyce and
Man,
I'm
you
fighting
gonna
this
watch
week.
it, man. You gonna watch your
Joe
boy
Joyce fighting
Rivera,
this
my
week
man.
versus Chisora, yo. That might be the biggest fight this weekend.
That nigga need to stop getting black eyes, bro. That's what he need to stop doing. That nigga got a black eye. And how many fights?
Who got a black eye? I'm lost.
Joe Joyce, man.
Oh.
You don't stop playing. That nigga eye be luffed up in the past 3-4 fights, man. Stop playing. And who he fighting?
He fighting Chisora. Good fight.
That's gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah, that's a good
that's
fight.
gonna be a tough fight for him.
Otto Valin fighting too. He fighting a Nigerian. I can't say his name, but Oroneri.
He gonna take a dive. I mean, niggas been doing that nowadays.
Who taking a dive? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the guy that you just said he was facing from. You said he was from where?
Who? Chisora?
Yeah.
He from the UK.
Okay. Your boy back though, man. Michelle Rivera.
Oh yeah, yeah. I seen him. He put out a poster. He on the Salida card.
I can't believe they made that nigga. If he the co-main, I don't know why. But they did. I forgot Salida signed that nigga, man.
You may feel like it's your time.
But you in the building, man.
time.
Big time boxing.
I'm trying to look for that. Yeah, he is the co-main versus Hugo Alberto Rodan. That's a damn shame. Salida better do better. That's a damn shame. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. If you don't know, I'm letting you know now that we do 2 shows a day. This is our second show. If you want to participate, Twitter Spaces is available. You can join and call in, give your opinion via Twitter Spaces and or Discord. We're going out to first super chat of the day. King Counterpunch coming in from Kerry G with the $10. Yo, Kerry, where are you? What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Yeah. So, just real quick on earlier today's show, I do still like the Berlanga fight. I'm still going to give Canelo credit if he wins because regardless of people being like, oh, well, Canelo's more skilled than him, like, your physical attributes and whatever other X factors you got is what's supposed to close skill gaps in fights. And no one's always fighting someone who has as much boxing skill as the other guy. So Berlanga has attributes that would help him close that gap. So if Canelo was to win, that's him taking on a young, hungry dude who's much larger than him. And like, he deserves some credit for that. You know, people always want to be like the whole experience tip and whatnot, but it's just like, it's like what these guys got to wait till they're more ready to fight the champ type beat. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of silly to me. It's like, why? And then why would you as the champ allow someone to get more ready to kick your ass? Like, I think if Canelo plans on ever fighting Benavidez, I think he might be waiting a little bit too long. You know, he's doing a lot of gamesmanship, but you know, if he does plan on actually fighting the guy at some point, I think he might wait a little too long and get him better. I mean, and he might be just constantly getting better in his fights, you know. Like I said, all's fair in love in boxing, man. Just like I give Tank credit for what he did to Garcia, and Garcia at Aztecs credit for what he did to Haney. All's fair in it, man. Why the fuck everybody wants their fighter to be in the advantage? So, And also, Clarissa is the fucking GOAT. But when I didn't even watch women's boxing, the only women I ever knew of was Layla Ali first, then Ann Wolfe, and then Clarissa. No other names came up to me being less than casual on female boxing. So she's the GOAT. No one ever brought any of these other names up until I started listening more to the show and doing research and shit. But on the actual topic of the show, I think the Sampson dude, his greed might have blinded him a bit, Not even like bad greed. I'm just saying it seemed like you had some more options for Fundora. So you're trying to pursue those, and now it looks like it's falling through and you're back to where you were going to be in the first place. You might have almost risked getting stripped on some belts too. So I would like that because it would just push Crawford even further into pursuing undisputed fully at 154 instead of just doing a 154 fight to prove size and then try to get the Canelo fight after. I'd rather see Crawford fight all these other guys, personally speaking, than Canelo. It'd be a good fight. Sure, yeah. Do I think Crawford has a chance? Sure, yeah. Does Canelo have a better chance? Most definitely. But I just think that the guy kind of when you think you have all these options, kind of put him back a bit with that now. Now you got to apparently on August 5th start negotiating with Crawford. That's crazy to me. But I would love to see that, especially just the optics of that fight. Crawford in there with Fundora. First he takes on a diesel, stout, hulkly looking motherfucker in Madrimov. Sorry for the cursing. And then he takes on Tower and Inferno straight up. So those would be two good. Are there any other belt holders left after that? At 154?
No. At 54, the only champions are Fundora, Bakram, and Israel Masvidal. So the IBF champ is there with the belt.
You may feel like it's your time.
All right, so I think that could be that could probably be easily negotiated with the back end Crawford guys, assuming he gets through this challenge. I think this is a huge challenge for him. And I'm not trying to discredit Crawford's resume or anything like that, because he's fought other challenges beforehand. But to me, this is his biggest challenge just because of the context of he's moving up at this age against such a, like I said, the guy may not have the experience professionally, but he does have dense amateur experience. And he's just a physical specimen, an athletic specimen who's really hungry for this fight and has a very experienced training camp. I believe Crawford is going to do it because I don't see his camp overlooking anybody. And I think Crawford is just the other side of the coin with Floyd. Just two fighters, extremely disciplined, but one took his route focused more on defense because of whatever circumstances, and Crawford was able to push it towards offense. So I think he's of that ilk to take out these younger guys that are coming after his fucking crown. So I am nervous about it, but I've seen some training. People keep talking about that explosiveness and stuff. I see Crawford's training to counter that explosiveness, and that training montage he released. They were throwing these heavy medicine balls and pressuring him with it, and he was practicing the pivots on it and stuff. So I think his sharp counterpunching is going to be Madrimov's undoing if he tries to get a little too cheeky with the explosiveness. But yeah, and I'd love to just see him chop down the tree of Fundora and move on to the IBF deal, man. 3-time undisputed, I'll give you your credit. You don't got to do anything else for me after that. Just give me these 3 fights against these young dudes, up-and-comers, champs, and all that shit. I'll take it. But yeah, that's my call. That's all I got.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. King Amin, welcome. What's going on, champ?
Not much. Salute to the TBV community. I was thinking to myself, man, I don't like this looking too far ahead, for Crawford,
Well, this isn't Crawford. This report is coming from Sebastian Fundora's promoter, Samson Lewikovic. So Crawford's not looking ahead. This is, Fundora's promoter letting the world know Errol's not in. Negotiations start August 5th with Crawford. Crawford, you know, we can assume he's still focused.
Yeah. I mean, so Samson up to his old tricks again. Did Samson ever clarify the situation with David on the show last night? Was it?
He never jumped on. This was Cesar who spoke to Samson. When I contacted Samson today, he was in the hospital. He sent me pictures in the hospital, so he's obviously not feeling well.
Yeah, his blood pressure's probably up from all his BS. But yeah, so you know he's looking for Fundora to negotiate August 5th. That's a special day. That's the King's birthday, so I like that day. It's a special day.
Salute.
Shout out to JT and J Mac as well. They also share that birthday. August 5th is a hell of a day. But I don't know that this is a good idea for Fundora. Like I feel like should Bud fight Fundora, highlight reel knockout. We may see Fundora get his legs twisted up from underneath him, kind of business. But assuming that Crawford passed this test with Madrimov, I would like the Fundora fight because I like this route. I know we talked a lot and people do, it started here. I would like to think about the Canelo Bud Crawford fight, but it's such an educated thing. And I think that was Kerry G, the caller. It's such an educated thing to do, to go and unify divisions and actually go out and get the belt. You fight for a vacant here, you get the title holder there. So it's such an educated route, especially assuming he ain't going back to 147. I like the whole plan, but Samson probably should just pump his brakes unless he's trying to cash Fundora out somehow. He may think it's a good idea that he's somehow giving his guy a chance to unify in the division, or maybe they just feel like, hey, he's already taken a loss, so this is not a cash out, but we can make some money off of a loss. Who knows?
I just think this is the influence of Turkey Al-Sheikh, keeping the division moving and trying to get one champion. I mean, we seen Tim Tszyu, on Twitter saying something about how this is Lubin's second time not wanting the fight. And, Al-Sheikh quote tweeted the Australian right away saying, we're waiting on you. So, I don't know, maybe he has another opponent for Virgil for the person in question. And he just wants this division to move along. He doesn't want any stagnation or any hiccups or roadblocks. That's how I'm seeing it, right? Like, if you're trying to help Crawford achieve all that he can achieve, then these fights and building blocks need to be in place.
No, absolutely. And these guys got to be willing to negotiate or at least spark the debate in public. And then sometimes that carries over, the public demand for it and the willingness, So, yeah, it's definitely a good place to be. I mentioned that I love watching divisions move along, belts not being held up. I'm also cool with Spence not being involved in this at all. Like I said, call me a pacifist, if you will, but I'm trying to see the man be able to chill on his farm with his kids and whatever he got going on. I ain't trying to see him with a delayed speech pattern or anything like that probably anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him go through that, man. So yeah, definitely not. So kudos to him. Again, according to Samson.
Yeah, according to Samson, right? Because for all we know, Errol could come out, announce a trainer, and say that he's ready. We do have to say that. Samson in the past has said that, Devin Haney wouldn't be able to make 135. And, Devin went on to have about 4 fights after Samson made that statement. But we do have a counterpunch for Tim Boski, courtesy of Kerry G, and another counterpunch for Baby Joker, a.k.a. El Tanque, courtesy of Kerry G as well. So salute Kerry G. Let me drop a bomb for that dub. We're going out to Fats with the counter.
Fats in the building.
Yeah.
What up?
What it is, Nuts. What it is. Real quick, because I called earlier. Are you of the mindset that Canelo is bigger than Floyd in his prime, both in their primes? Are you of this
He
mindset?
changing the argument. He changing the
No,
argument.
I'm not. He's trying to coerce you. He's trying to coerce you. I mean, are you of the mindset
You changing the
that in there?
argument.
No. Hey, I mean, are you of the mindset that in their 30s? Let's just use that narrative. In their 30s, right now, Canelo what?
That's
32,
not my
33. So
narrative. He lying.
Let's just say Floyd. Listen, let's just say Floyd at 32, 33. Are you gonna sit here and say Canelo is bigger than Floyd?
We can't say that.
No one ever said that.
You can't say that, right?
No one ever said that.
All right, so this is what he said, right? So now he tried to say right now Canelo is bigger than Floyd, right? So let's just go with his lie, even though we know that's a lie. If Floyd was to come back and fight Tank right now, it's doing how many pay-per-view buys?
Floyd ain't fighting
over
Tank.
$1 million, right?
Floyd ain't fighting
I'm just
Tank.
saying, no, but I'm just
Floyd
saying. You said
if
that
Canelo was to fight David, it'd do over $1 million. Like we could throw out hypothetical fights all day.
But he don't.
We could do
He not gonna
hypothetical
fight
$1 million
David.
pay-per-view buys all day because they hypothetical.
No,
They don't mean nothing.
we going after star power. You said that right now. Now let's just go with what you said, because at first I was saying in their 30s or whatever. But let's just say right now. Let's just take right now Floyd at whatever age he is right now. If Floyd was to come back and fight Tank or Devin, it's doing more than Canelo last fight.
Bruh,
right or wrong?
all that is fantasy.
Right or wrong,
All that is
no,
fantasy.
but I'm just saying, is it doing more than Canelo last fight?
If 47-year-old Floyd fights in almost any professional bout, especially against Tank or somebody like that, is gonna do numbers. A pro bout, no exhibitions, a pro bout. People will want to see.
That's why I don't get what Ness is talking about. Like he just had enough money to make me mad when he said that shit, because it didn't make no sense. Like I can't believe he's part of his words. Say Canelo was bigger than Floyd Mayweather.
Stuff up. You making stuff up, but that's okay. I'll tell the truth when you're done.
All right. So Ness. So what's the news about Errol though? Fill me in.
He ain't fighting Sebastian Fundora no more, and Terence Crawford is going to be negotiating with Fundora August 5th, according to Fundora's promoter, Samson Lewickovic.
Is it because he hurt, though? Like, what happened?
According to the reports, he's unfit and has not found a trainer. Unfit to compete.
Well, guess who he turned into? He turned to the very man he despised, Keith Thurman. I said it. The writing was on the wall. Back-to-back 16-month layoffs, injury after injury. Now you looking bad in training camp. I see enough 5. I go, oh, you looking bad in training camp. Can't get right. Look like you don't got to fight. You know what I'm saying? He turned into Keith Thurman, and he hated Keith Thurman the whole time. He was saying, "Oh, he didn't give me a shot. He didn't give me a fight." Blah 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 blah. All this shit, and then you turn around and taking the same path he did. You going down the same path. Errol might as well. It might be time to hang it up. I ain't want to say it, but it might be over with for him. It might be over with for him. I don't think he can get bounced back at this point, because, like, I forgot how the saying go. Hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard. He never had a disciplined, work at the end and outside of the ring. Like, if he didn't have a fight, he didn't keep himself in shape. Like, and now that you over the hill, injuries, you getting older, you in your 30s, he ain't working hard no more to stay in shape. It's just that talent that people thought he once had, that shit ain't there no more. You get what I'm saying? It just ain't no more. Like, it might be time for him to just hang it up. Him and Keith, y'all go ahead and hang it up, man. But go ahead and lie to Amin. That's because you did say that bullshit earlier. Amin, he said right now, Canelo was bigger than Floyd Mayweather, even at Floyd Mayweather being 47. If Floyd was to come back right now to fight anybody, fuck a Tank, Devin, anybody, that shit doing $1 million. That's and you know it. The nigga did $1 million with a YouTuber. I forgot the YouTuber nigga name he did $1 million with, but nigga just did $1 million with a YouTuber not too long ago. Like, Floyd's still the face of boxing. That's you gotta just accept it. But I appreciate it.
All right. So I mean, the truth is, I said Canelo is bigger than Floyd right now. Right now. Don't nobody care about Floyd right now. He fighting Gotti right now in Mexico. It's fight week right now. No one cares. This is our second show. No one knows. I had to say it. Someone will counter or call in and say, really? It's fight week? Like, come on, bro. Like, we're going to lie like Floyd is irrelevant in 2024 in the boxing world. outside of boxing, yeah, he still got the Floyd Mayweather, cachet and popularity. But in this sport, like Floyd was just on another show lying, talking about Tank is with the PBC and that's my company. Who believes that? Who believes that? He just did it. I should pull that up. I had saved that and threw it in the pre-pro. I said, oh, this could be a show later. But look, we might as well play that clip. Like, how we gonna say Floyd is relevant in 2024? You fighting in exhibitions left and right. Like, come on, man, we capping, bro.
It's the rematch against the Gotti kid, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, terrible.
Exactly. Nobody cares about that, bro. You know, we care more about what's my man name with Matchroom Fisher? Johnny Fisher, man. He's stepping up.
Bull.
You know, we care more about Johnny Fisher stepping up to Rudenenko, than we care about Floyd. What are we talking about here? Like,
Rudenenko's a common opponent with Big Baby Anderson, for those that don't know.
And then he fight Andy Ruiz too? I could be wrong about that, but here goes the clip of Floyd talking about he owned PBC. Like we gonna believe that.
I've been a fighter, but now I'm a promoter. So I know how it is on both sides. And you got a lot of different promoters out there now. And I feel like every boxing promoter approach is different. The way I approach it is totally different because I can see it from a fighter's point of view. And a lot of promoters that's never boxed before can't see it from the same point of view that I can see it from, because I've been in there before and I know what a fighter wants.
Gotcha. And being that we're on the topic, where is you and Canelo's relationship now? Because we definitely seen Leonard working with him behind the scenes last fight.
It's crazy that a lot of times you hear all these different fighters saying PBC. Okay. In June, when Tank get in the ring, you're going to see PBC. Like I said before, still my company.
So
I understand business. But I understand business.
Right.
No, Canelo, I don't... Listen.
So it's still his company, allegedly. We're going to go ahead and believe that.
Everybody got a lying cousin like that.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't even be taking ownership right now because it's failing. You ain't even doing your thing for your own company. You talking about this my company. It's failing right now. You know, you got Cool Boy Steph mad as hell. You got fighters jumping ship left and right. You out here claiming companies, man. You need to fix the company if that's the case. Big If, what up?
Yo, Screw, man, you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yo, salute to you, Ness. On me, man. Yo, that's me, man, with the whole Mayweather owning PBC stuff, man. Yo. Well, one of the callers, man, some of these callers, man, I don't know what type of timing they be on, man. But one of the callers was like, yo, if he's talking to somebody and you mention Tank, he's not talking to you. So you're not gonna talk to somebody if they mention Tyson back in the 90s? Like some of these boxing hipsters, man, y'all trying to be so knowledgeable or so cool, you just like get away from reality, man. It's a good thing people know Tank. But anyways, that's what about under the bridge, man, beside the point, man. But for me, it seems like all the stars, man, they kind of aligning for Bud, man. It looks like all the stars is like really aligning for Bud. So I'm excited, man. Fundora is still like a tall task, no pun intended. And he's easily gonna get clapped, but also he's still gonna be difficult to deal with, man, if he keeps fighting tall, like he's been fighting the last fight. But Madrimov is cool, but to me, I started watching Madrimov during the pandemic, and that's when I first knew about him. So I didn't really watch all his previous fights, but his athleticism that makes up for a lot of the defensive flaws with some of the people he's fought before. But to me, this is either gonna be like Errol Spence or it's gonna be like Sean Porter. Like his defensive flaws are so easy to capitalize on. Of course, he's athletic and all that. But I'm looking past him already. I'm still excited for the fight, unlike most people. And I'm excited for the Fundora fight. I'm excited to see what he does, man, if he could unify the division like he did with the one with the other two divisions, man. But yo, I saw a rumor, man. I know y'all up to date on the news, man. Like, do y'all think I saw a rumor where Errol was like looking at training with Tank's trainer? Is that like solidified, or that's just like one of these crazy posts out there?
Nah, that was just one of them crazy posts because this report is saying that Errol don't have a trainer, and that's the reason he won't be fighting Fundora in October.
Oh, I, so good, so good. Yo, that's crazy, man. Anyway, salute to y'all, man. And shout out to Benavidez for pulling the G-Von, man. I'm out, man. Peace.
Word.
Yo, think about that though, man. What trainer's gonna want to work with Errol? You know, with that case pending. At least I know I wouldn't.
I
You know what I mean?
I think that Barry Hunter will. I think that Ken Porter knows him personally, just like Barry. That's another person that can. Those types of names that he's already worked with in the past, that he's had relationships with in the past, from the amateurs and the Olympic squad.
But I guess my question becomes the financial solubility. Like, Ness, if you know somebody that they got a pendant, like boom, I'm just like Dame Dash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dame Dash comes up to you, he's like, yo, Ness, I got a business proposition for you. And you like, yo, Dame is a good businessman, but from what I observed from your business model, do you have questions, or are you down to get into bed, pause? Are you down to get into business with Dame? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
This guy got pending court cases from stiffing the guy that he's worked with all this time, and then he gonna come and say, yo, you want to train me, baby? I'm gonna be skeptical as hell, because I'm gonna say you ain't treat that man right.
Nah, I hear that angle. I just think the story is still out. I feel like people still know he did pay, and it's a matter of the new trainer coming in there with a contract like, yo, this is what I want. This is what I'm expecting in a pay-per-view fight. Like, and if you can't get that, walk away, These guys need to have contracts, They need to know what they're doing when they get into these rooms and negotiating. We got Jerry Soriano.
Let him. Feliz miércoles, amigos. And goddamn, it's Jerry Soriano.
Soriano.
I am going to lay something out. I'm going to go out on a limb. I've been watching Turkey Al-Sheikh, how he's been moving lately. He now has all of the top promoters, not under control, but at least all in the same room. Some weeks ago, he also made Terence Bud Crawford an ambassador of the movement. I am going to call it like I see it. Terence Bud Crawford has 4 more fights left. Listen to this. Marjamov, tough fight, but he'll beat him. Fundora in December. And the co-main for that fight will be IBF champion Bakram Murda taking on Eddie Hearn. Will open up his goddamn eyes. And the welterweight IBF champion of the world, Duran Boots Ennis, will fight Bakram Murda for the IBF championship at 154. To meet Terence Bud Crawford in the spring of 25 for undisputed at 154. And then come September 2025. Canelito, we've been looking for you. Undisputed in 4 weight classes. So my question to you is this. Terence Bud Crawford retires 44-0, undisputed in 4 different weight classes, champion in 6. Where does he stand in the all-time grades? You heard it here first. This is Jerry Soriano. You're lender for life.
Jerry, that was actually a brilliant call. That was brilliant. And I may actually send some people your way. I'm going to send DJ Envy and Cesar Pena your way. He's got some good points, though.
I didn't hear any. What'd he say?
Oh, my God. Yo, you sleeping on Jerry. He threw you off with the wrestling tone. Listen, Jerry said that 4 fights for Crawford. And Turkey's got this thing angling. He made Crawford the ambassador. He's got 4 fights left. He'll fight Madrimov. He'll fight Fundora. And then the other guy that has the belt with Matchroom will fight Boots. And then Boots and Crawford will fight for Undisputed at 54. Crawford has the opportunity to retire 4 division Undisputed.
Sounds like fantasy talk, man.
I mean, listen, I don't know. Jerry had a good call, man. Jerry had a good call.
I mean, it's all good to wishfully, be wishfully thinking, I guess, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
I think he's basing it too on the whole, the optimism, on what Turkey's been able to do. You talked about it, and calling it we'll call it the co-op. You know what I'm saying? You see things happen, and so I don't think we've ever thought we would have seen this kind of thing happening in boxing. So maybe we allow Jerry the room to shoot for the stars and land on the moon.
They look like they're targeting Barrios Pacquiao in December. Now we're getting Crawford, Fundora possibly in September. Looking good. Looking good. And they're saying the leading candidate to replace Erickson Lubin is Jesus Ramos, which is crazy. Ramos would have to go to Australia, beat Zoo to get the rematch with Lubin here in the States. El tanque. Counter.
Yo. Shout out Kerry G. But fuck Jerry and his fucking make-believe story. Fuck that shit. Hey, King, go suck on your thumb, bro, if you like that. Yo, I'm glad fucking Errol is not fighting, bro. He shouldn't be fighting.
Hold on, Joker. That was directed towards me?
Yeah.
You said what?
Errol. I don't gotta repeat myself, bro. You can rewind the tape. Yo, Errol. Fucking Errol, bro. Stay retired, bro. You gotta stay retired.
Yo, Joker.
You look horrible in your last fight. You was a crash dummy. You ain't got no eyes. You're paraplegic.
Joker.
Bro, stay off the ring. What's up?
Yo, buddy. I'm a cool guy. I ain't the coolest, man. But listen, take it easy, Primo. You know what I'm saying? You make your call. Jerry had his call. I respect your call. I respect Jerry's call. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna play the pause game with you. I'm gonna tell you, man. It's easy to say what you're saying, man. But you know what I mean? Take it easy, partner.
I got you. Still, fuck Jerry in his call. That shit's fucking retarded. Yo, Ness. Why are we making fights for Bud that ahead, bro? Like, that shit is dumb as fuck. Like, y'all motherfuckers believe in Santa. You believe you look too ahead in the future, man.
I
That
mean,
shit
this is a report from the promoter of Sebastian. This is not
Who's this promoter in this?
Samson. This is
That's
not.
David's promoter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that dude too. He's another Jerry selling you shit. You ain't getting nothing from that dude. He's whack. That's why David is where he's at, because of that dude. That shit is dumb, bro. He uses the big names to stay relevant. You gotta attach your name to the guys like that. You had David attached to the Canelo. We ain't getting no Canelo fight. We ain't getting no Fundora fucking Bud fight. That's crazy.
I mean, he put Fundora in with everybody else. I didn't see any fear. He put Fundora in with Lubin. He put
Yeah,
Fundora
do
in.
you think there's Bud's gonna fight him, bro? For reals? Like, how long more do you give him? What is he? 36? Like this
Yeah,
dude said what?
I mean, if you're
He did
trying to
say he wanted to.
undispute, and you got Turkey Al-Sheikh financially backing you,
Yeah,
why
but I
does
mean,
age matter?
you're telling me he's gonna collect what, one belt, right? There's 3 remaining, bro. That's 3 years in the sport because this dude only fights once a year.
Well,
By the time that shit happens, he's about to be 40 years
but
old.
that was in the
Where's
past when
Canelo,
he
bro?
had.
Where's Canelo?
That was in the past when he had,
You may feel like
promoter
it's your
disputes, contract disputes.
but it's not your time.
Bud is
Bro,
obviously with Turkey
when was-
Al-Sheikh, my brother.
he fights once a year, bro. That's
I
Bud.
hear you, man. That's the bell, though. You are very angry today, but yeah, Bud's inactive.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody needed to tell this dude Blood In, Blood Out was a fucking movie, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Put your fucking shank away, take your bandana off, and just chill, man. You know what I mean? Just chill.
Yeah, nah, man. Bud, I believe, can do it. I heard Jerry's story partially, and it's like, why stop at 44? I've been pushing for someone to go for that 50-0, but Two-Tone, a superstar. What it do?
Yeah. What's cracking, man? Yo, Joker needs some.
Two-Tone.
Joker need chili killers, man. Chili killers. Chili killers. What up, me?
Chilling, man. Two-Tone in the building. Plug City representative.
Oh yeah, Plug City. Salute the border music out there. We about to have our movie coming soon. Arizona, we got a movie coming. Respectfully. What up, Ness?
Chilling, man.
Hey, Tone. Samson out here popping it, talking about negotiations begin August 5th with Terence Crawford for Sebastian Fundora.
Errol Spence then got sent to the side. That ass whooping, man.
According to Samson, no.
Yeah, that ass whooping. When you take an ass whooping like that, where people think you was off the cush before the fight, yeah, you need a couple years off, man. Couple years, Ness. Spence ain't ready, man.
Hey, man, look, I never wanted him to get that fight. I didn't want him to slow things up and be a roadblock. The fight he should be targeting is Bakram. He had ties with the IBF for many, many years. That was the first belt he got. He should be targeting Bakram, making the fight with Bakram, not getting involved in, shit that Bud is already doing. You trying to get the Bud by getting that belt that's out there, the same belt that they telling Serano to go get. If you listening to Jerry's story, you know what I'm saying?
But I think that's where the gangbanging comes back into play. I don't think respectfully Spence is savvy enough to try to go on over there because it would require some trajectory towards Matchroom, would I guess, right? The Bakram fight. Doing business, maybe perhaps.
I don't
going
even know
across.
who that dude fights for, bro. I don't know what network he's on. None of that. I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know Bakram like that, bro. I know he was taking step aside money a whole bunch from Jamal Charlo, so yeah.
Like in reality, do we think do we think Errol Spence at this point is fighting for legacy? Right now, I think Errol doesn't have many fights left. If I'm Errol, go ahead and book that Ryan Garcia fight in Texas next year, get knocked out by Ryan, and go off in the sunset. He can't be fighting Bakram, then we got to fight another fight. No, it's over for Errol. Errol need the on the way out paydays now.
I think if PBC was going to do anything honorable at this point, why not finally famous? Keith, last time Thurman versus Errol Spence, right?
Now is the time.
Go.
Now is the time. Instead of trying to feed Thurman off of inactivity to Boots, Thurman Errol, the fight we've been waiting for years.
Yo, they try to put Danny Garcia on the undercard for shits and giggles. I don't care. Danny will do it, and they love Danny, so why not?
Yeah,
Danny
man.
and Laura finally, maybe. I don't know.
Word.
Yeah. Throw the Thurman in there. They both injury prone
Danny
now.
need to do something too, man. He keep acting like he want to fight, but he doing everything other than fight. So yeah, that's put him in there with Laura. And if not, who the other dude that was trying to fight Laura we had on the show?
Oh,
Michael
Shane Mosley
Zarafa.
Jr.
Oh,
Nah,
Mosley Jr.
yeah, Mosley
But
Jr. Nah, Sarafa had his shot. He lost already. He
okay.
had his shot. But let me get to some of these callers. Mix it in. We got James. What it do?
Come on, Ness. You got to chill, man, with that Danny slander, man. You say he's trying to do everything but fight. He's trying to build his own brand in Philly, man. Trying to
Bro,
bring
first off, I
What's up?
love Danny, but like these dudes are too rich not to do things themselves. When you go to his cards,
Bro,
he's not even the promoter. Like it's a front. It's another name
bro,
there. Like
let him be the face of the shit. I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie, he too rich
and that's
for that
cool.
shit.
And that's yeah, you are too rich. When you go to the fucking box record, say Bob Arum, cause that's his company. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you
Bro, that's
too
like
rich not to have your own name
that's
on
like
your shit. You know what I'm saying? But you calling it
nigga,
Swift Promotions.
that's like telling a nigga he's too rich to cut his own grass, man. Like, yo, let him do what he do, man. Just goddamn, don't count the
That's two
pockets.
different
That's
things.
not too far off, man. I just try to bring it to regular people, my nigga. Like shit. Yo, but man, what's up, Two Tone, man? What's up, man? What's going on? Hey, I see you had
What's
to
up,
go
sir?
back into your old you had to go see, man. Nah, man, we can talk casual, man. You ain't on the force no more, man. So you gotta relax, man. They ain't joking you talking to. Talking to Benitez, man. I'm your friend. I'm your homie, man. Alright?
Put down the gun. I mean, like, yo, what? Another caller coming for me?
Ah, man, nigga, we ain't never had no problems, man. It's all good, man.
I'm a good brother.
It's all good. For sure, you are, man. You are. With the Errol Spence shit, man, we all seen this shit from a mile away. I'm not surprised that he's taking a bow from this fight. And Two Tone, you're absolutely right, man. The Ryan Garcia fight is a good fight. It's actually a great
What?
fight. But we can't.
I ain't mad at that neither,
It's
though.
a great fight,
tuned him out too. Who he said? Ryan who?
Ryan and Spence.
man.
Ryan Garcia and Errol Spence.
I did want that fight. I did want that fight because I love how he tried to come to Derrick James' rescue, but he's a drug cheat that has to complete his sentence.
I mean, if we take a real deep dive in boxing, man, everybody got some shit.
Nah, I mean, Big Baby had to do his sentence before he got in the ring and before y'all blessed him. It's crazy how y'all letting Ryan come back without doing time, but Big Baby, my man, y'all ain't want to open the doors back for him, and he got to fight Andy.
Next year, Ness Ryan,
next
that's
year,
a 50-50 fight now.
Nah, look.
Come on, man. Nah,
I'm with it.
Two-Tone, you being gracious. You being generous, man. It's like a 70-30 Ryan Garcia fight, man.
You
know
are.
Earl ain't fucking with him right now. Like, you know Earl ain't fucking with him. I guarantee you, ran
Earl
a
may
poll
be a
right
little
now in the
shot,
community.
man.
Yo, the report is that Earl's not fit for combat. That was the report.
What did Crawford do to this nigga?
Yo, this is hilarious, man. But all these callers, man, let's talk about Bud need to go undisputed, this, that, and the third and four divisions. Bud ain't on that type of timeline. You heard what him and Andre Ward were talking about. He just trying to get the bag, man, and just go ahead and secure for his family, man, for many, many generations. So he's looking at this fight, maybe the Fundora fight, and maybe one more after that. It has to be Canelo. Other than that, he ain't trying to hear that shit. Boots is not going to be on this timeline. That's too high of a risk, man, before Canelo. Even though I think he'll win, but who wants to stop what the ultimate goal is, or getting the ultimate bag, fucking with Boots, man?
Hey,
To
but
leave that
listen,
shit alone,
if
these young pups.
Benitez, but listen, what if Turkey prioritizes the Boots fight, and this is what you know what I mean? Everybody trying to get in good graces.
Yeah, nah, he with Matchroom, so Turkey could be, trying to slide Boots inside, step him.
Yo, man, send Wilder on the crash missions, man. Don't send Bud on that shit, man. Like, nah, man, fuck that. Bud got good graces with Turkey. He can tell him, man, we got to pivot over here. But
I think Wilder done.
Feel like it's your time.
Oh,
yeah, for
Bakram,
sure, man.
Bakram is with Kathy
he would lose to Jake
Duva.
Paul, by the way. Hey, but Ness, he definitely would lose to Jake Paul, by the way.
Who?
Shout out to you and shout out to the community, man. Wilder, my nigga. Like, come on, man. Wilder's 2 punch shot for Jake right now. Come on, you don't think Jake will have a more serious camp with real heavyweights and probably be able to outmaneuver Wilder? Wilder seemed like
Somebody coming
he's
forward
always
throwing
expected.
punches. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man, let's stop it, man. Wilder seemed like he the fighter that's waiting to see what's coming back at him now.
Is
Man. He's
Wilder
not the
still
fearless
boxing?
fighter.
What is you talking about? I thought Wilder was not done. I thought it was over, but that was the bell. I thought it was over for him though. Let him ride off, man. We trying to get him, seriously hurt or something. It ain't there no more for him.
And if he don't need the money, then he don't need to come back. I don't think you should come back if you need the money, but I'm just saying I could understand it. So if he ain't in that position, let Wilder chill. But to the point, in a similar fashion, you got a fighter that's willing to come forward. Earl may be traumatized a little bit from you know what I mean, from what happened with Buzz. So you get somebody like Ryan that's got his foot on the gas and throwing them fast hooks. I used to make fun of that fast hands. Now I'm scared of them shit.
I don't know that he'll even be intimidated by Ryan because he gonna always see him as a little dude. Ryan gonna have to punch him in the face. He gonna have to land.
Benny Blanco killed Carlito, man. You gotta be careful.
Think about it. I accomplished more than him. I'm naturally bigger than him. I've been on a higher stage than him, except for the Tank fight. I beat him for like 20,000 in the Tank fight, right? We made that bet. So like I just feel like mentally Earl's always gonna feel he's got the one up on Ryan. Ryan gonna have to land that left hook to bring him back to reality if he can.
But that's how them old heads lose, man. You keep thinking these little dudes is little dudes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think. Ryan don't feel like that, even if Earl feel like that. Plus, we don't know what kind of reflection rather that these guys have seen of each other. So for example, if Ryan says, yo, I know Earl, you wasn't training because I done seen you with the cooler at the car. I just hypothetically, you know what I'm saying? And then Ryan's, Earl says, yo, you only came to the gym twice and you know what I'm saying, caught you in the back. Both of them might have an idea from being around each other, around Derek James, in that proximity of how serious each other. So I think that will equal a lot of the, feeling like one guy is the big dog. I think they've kind of seen some of the underpinnings about each other.
So earlier we were having that conversation on Ozempic. Why somebody hit me up to my nest? Tell your community I'm the plug, showing me Ozempic.
Oh, they got the Ozempic plug?
They got
Zip dog.
He done came out the woodworks off the conversation. It's
DM
over.
the ticket. DM the ticket.
You better holler at Benavidez if you want to ever fight Canelo.
We got
what's that comedian, Lil T-Rail? They try to say he was on Ozempic.
I never heard of him.
The Lil Rel, the one that was in
Brooklyn show.
The Brooklyn show.
No, the Tracy Morgan show, and he was in Get Out. He was the cop in Get Out.
Yeah, he was in Get Out. He did a lot of joints with Tiffany Haddish with the glasses, the little short dude from Chicago.
I mean, they said Buster was on it. Was on it. I don't know. I don't be knowing, bro. Hard work, dedication over here. Boxeo Urbano Network, where we got this breaking news from. Shout out Cesar Seda. Sends $5 and says, salute and all blessings, TBV. Salute to you, champ. We got Donald Johnson with the $2 cash app. He says, Earl is broken now. Back with another $2. He says, here come them crybabies, them Earl fans, sad. And then we got, Earl fan counterpunch.
Yup. Man, y'all need to chill, bro. Who the fuck? Earl don't need to fight no motherfucking Ryan, man. Fuck is he gonna fight him for? And why is y'all giving this nigga all this credit like he wasn't on steroids? Quit talking. Oh, he's gonna. Earl might get knocked on the left. Man, that nigga can't fight. That's why he took the steroids. Like, what is wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all niggas crazy, bro.
I mean, Earl got to get that, man. My man was talking crazy online, man.
Bro. My nigga need to go get retired, bro. He don't need no money. If he can't get the Bud fight with 2-3 fights, get the fuck on, bro. You only need the Bud fight. Fuck anybody else. You needed to get a belt. That's the only way you're gonna get the Earl fight back. So if you can't get the belt, retire, bro. And stop saying and this nigga just said he got an ass beating, that's why. Like, what is you talking about? Nigga been always out the ring for bro. No tune-ups. Remember that. Y'all niggas need to stop this shit, bro. And he not fighting no fucking Ryan, bro. Ryan need to go do something. He's not a boxer no more, bro. I don't even think he getting in the ring no more. Ain't he in jail? like,
Nah, I just seen him on a
at, bro?
private jet though, right? I think he was just like in an airport. He said his flight got canceled today, going to China.
Okay, is he going to jail?
Nah. I think he already got arrested and released. It was for vandalism.
Okay, he got to go to court though, bro.
Man, that shit a misdemeanor. Vandalism? What the fuck?
He getting sued too. What you mean? That nigga got a lot of stuff going on. He should not be thinking about fighting, bro. All right, that nigga need to go get his life together. Come on, man. Y'all need to chill on my nigga Earl.
You want Earl to go out there and still compete, get whooped on?
Nah, he said he want Earl to retire, which I agree with.
Bro, get whooped on, bro. Who whooped him?
Well, we know that man from Omaha, Nebraska with the black Air
Who
Force.
else, nigga? Who else, nigga? All right, shut up.
So you better chill out. This man sounds serious as hell. You better chill out, buddy.
Talk about one nigga, bro. Talk about one nigga, bro.
So why
then y'all call this nigga the best nigga ever? So how is it a diminish on his record?
It ain't.
If he lost to the nigga y'all call the best.
It ain't, bro. It ain't.
Okay, so what is y'all talking about?
Fam, they just posted. They just posted Thanos in the Hulk fight, bro. That's on the Hulk resume, bro. What are you talking about?
No one else is going to do that to him, bro.
But it's not your time.
No one else has the capability to do that. Like, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Out this bitch, bro.
All right, Big Boss in Detroit. We out this bitch. I love that though, bro, because I'm telling you, this is why I started the show, bro. We are passionate, just as passionate as any other sports fan, man. And you know, we grow attached to these fighters, bro. But Earl has to come back. Like, I mean, oh shit, we about 5 days away from what? It'll be 2 years.
The anniversary, man.
One?
Wow.
It was last year. It was 2023. When the fight happened?
No, yeah, a year ago since that epic fight party.
Damn, it's only been a year. It's about to damn, why I feel longer? It's only about to be a year and 5 days. Shh. I feel like he's been out way longer. Damn.
Yeah,
nah,
bro.
but what Big Box said is kind of like the layoffs. So you know when Earl come back, the tune-ups, no tune-ups. When he come back, he just come back. He don't come back and then the tune-up and then the next one. So it's kind of feel like it's longer gaps in between what he's doing. But that's why we're saying now. So to that argument, we trying to propose some action. Now I agree. If he wants to retire. But we trying to propose some action for the man.
Yeah, he need a fight, man. He got to get a tune-up, man. He can't keep that mentality. Maybe him and Danny should go at it. Maybe Danny should want that rematch now. Like, ooh, maybe I could beat him now. Danny always thought he could beat him in the past. That's why he took the fight. Might as well take it now.
He need a tune-up.
Fuck yeah, bro. You about to be out a whole year. Crawford about to get it shaken.
That's not Earl though, man. That's not Earl the true Spence, man. We gotta strap season.
No. We got to change things. We already went down that route, trying to be tough, trying to be, no tune-up. No, we got to change things. We starting over, too. We need time to work with this new trainer. We don't even have this. We don't even have. Dub $102. Samson talked crazy about Bud. Whoa, tables has turned. And I see Jay Hizzy saying, where's this news coming from? This news is coming from the promoter of Sebastian Fundora, Samson Lewikovic. This information was told to Boxeo Urbano, and that cash app from Boxeo Urbano was not only from Caesar, but from Anderson Perez, his co-host as well. Salute, Anderson. We got JQ auditing members for 7 months on a prospect level. Salute to you, champ. 5 more. We got a year. GOAT fighting on the GWOAT fight week. Hand on face emoji. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what personal issues Floyd got with Clarissa, but they say Two-Tone hate Clarissa. It looked like Floyd hate Clarissa. He fighting on her fight week. And it looked like Amin don't like Clarissa. You ain't tell us it was fight week. Bro, I felt like we just said that she announced that heavyweight fight. Like, do you remember when they announced it? Is this like some rapidly fast 3-week promotion?
No. It's definitely been longer than that. I mean, we spent the whole show talking about it. Shout out to David Maldonado. He hit me up talking about we must have got paid to promote her. So, I mean, yeah, this is her fight week. You know,
but when
she's
was
been
that
promoting
fight
it.
announced? I feel like we just seen a press conference with her and the girl. We didn't even know the girl. I needed you to come on the show to pronounce her name.
June. I think it got announced sometime early June. I want to say around June 3rd-ish. I could be wrong, but I think I remember covering it around then.
So they definitely had an 8-week training camp.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, Raymond
levels, bro. When the GWOAT, when the GWOAT Serrano fight, we know, bro. We know.
You a hater. You a hater. You a hater. You still trying to say when the GWOAT Serrano fight. Why you can't go with, what was it? What was the name you gave her? I mean,
she's the queen of women's boxing. She's not the GWOAT, brother. Come on now.
We got Raymond Moore, $5. So, Ness, if we don't care about Floyd fighting exhibitions, we shouldn't care about Jake Paul fighting cans, right? Because that's how I feel about Jake. And Raymond, you're entitled not to care about who he's fighting. I'm not telling you to care about who he's fighting. I'm telling you not to discredit Jake, try to get him beat, because what he's doing for the sport as a promoter and as a ambassador, what he does for the sport with his social media, not only his personal, but then his companies and all the people that put out shoulder content. Like, he's helping our sport grow. He has a prospect series. He's helping multiple women in boxing. Don't forget, he's got Serano, he's got Shields, and he's got Kayla Rodriguez under Serano, right? Is Kayla, am I saying it right?
Crystal Rosado, you mean?
Oh, shit. I said Kayla Rodriguez. Hey, man, I tried, baby. I tried. So, yeah, man, Jake and Floyd different, man. Floyd out here doing for self and not for his team. His team jumping ship, you know what I'm saying?
No, not only that, Ness, we got to ask, when is Carmel Moten fighting, right?
Well, Carmel announced. See, you got to follow these guys, and that's the issue. You know, again, lack of promotion from Mayweather Promotions, because Carmel, if you don't follow him, you won't know that he's fighting on the Floyd Gotti undercard exhibition in Mexico.
But this is what I'm saying. You essentially burying your fighter fighting on the undercard of this basura. That's not helping him. And that's the difference between, again, Jake. I hate to say it like that. You know, I don't want to uplift the other man and down the brother man, but I got to be honest about what's happening. You know what I'm saying? The contribution at this point, when it comes to promotion company for promotion company, is a little bit more heavy-handed when it comes to what Jake Paul is doing. Floyd, he got a flim-flam operation going, man.
Flim-flam.
Word.
Who Carmel fighting?
I don't know. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $5. Y'all peep the separate card Turkey put together for after the Bud Madrimov public workout. Yeah, I screen shared it. It ain't nothing to talk about, man. I mean, I tried to talk about it, but you know, 2 people on a 6-man card. You know what I mean?
Castro?
Yeah, one person and the other dude, Shakram Gayasov. Who else you know?
You know what it is, though?
Castro.
I mean,
Just
I
shout
said
out,
that.
shout out to Pro Box. This is what Pro Box has done. Give us something on a Wednesday. You get what I'm saying? Give us something on a Wednesday, the middle of the week. Pro Box was, you know what I mean? Went out. It was a dead block. Pro Box went out on that corner and got it popping.
Wait,
Now
this
all
is
of a
on a
sudden,
Wednesday?
unless I'm wrong,
Oh, wow, you ain't lying. That's messed
come
up.
on now.
That's messed up.
Oh,
Yo,
That's why I said it like that.
I wonder if
Hold
he
on,
did that.
Ness.
I wonder if he did that because Gary was on here talking like, yo, you know, he was talking about Turkey. He was talking about Turkey. Hey, yo, Turkey, you can't be listening to my interviews and don't throw me no motherfucking bell, B. Me and my team, we starving. We need to eat. We want to go to Dubai, too. You feel me? Yo, what's up? But nah, damn, what if he threw shade at Gary because Gary started sending shots, man? He
Spicy.
did. Bro, I ain't even noticed that's Pro Box. I'm texting my peoples. That's Pro Box date. I don't got to text them. I could just check the schedule. Do Pro Box have a card on that date? 31st, 30. Oh, they do. Alberto Palmera and Jesus
Tone,
Serracho. That's a good.
Is that nasty work?
That's a good main event, too.
Energy.
No, listen, this is a good main event, though. Alberto Palmera, y'all know him. Y'all watched them fight Jamal James, and if you hardcores, then you watch them bounce back on a Uruguay's card and on a Pro Box card. Jesus Serracho, you also know him from Pro Box. Man, that's a good main event. Damn, bro, why? Gary, you done got yourself an enemy now.
What channel that on? DAZN?
What, the 31st card for DAZN? Yeah, hell yeah, you know that. That's who he rock with. And this is on Pro Box, obviously. Damn.
Damn, so many choices. I don't know which one I'm going to watch.
Nah, it's a lot, bro. Yeah, that Santa Monica card is on DAZN July 31st. Damn.
I like
Turkey.
the spiciness, though.
Turkey done encroached on the block. I told you. You know what I'm saying? Gary done got the block popping with Pro Box.
Yeah,
Then
but
these
he
dudes
got the
come around the
block
corner.
hot. He got the block hot. You can't be on your, you know what I'm saying? You on your 2 for 5 block talking about how you moving hella birds. So now you got the dudes that sell birds trying to take over the block, man. Damn it. I don't want nobody fucking with Pro Box. I feel like, yo, we got to protect them, bruh. Because these dudes be in and out, man. Pro Box is on that little engine that could, the slow route, man. That's a decent main event, bro. I got Jerry Soriano. Hearn petition IBF let 147 champ Ennis fight 154-pound champ Bakram in a co-main event. Crawford Fundora. Bud Boots 154 undisputed May 25th. Bud Canelo 168 undisputed September 25th. Okay? I hope there's a prop bet for that. J Pity City, $5. And I quote, "It's hard to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning when you're sleeping in silk pajamas." Errol Spence Jr. Really, did Errol say that? Because I know silk sheets was Hagler. That same exact quote, except silk sheets is Hagler. Half boxing, $2. Chilaquiles.
Yeah. Chilaquiles. Chilaquiles.
James in Atlanta. Frank Martin versus Alberto Puello. Do you like that fight? Sure. I mean, I don't know that Frank Martin deserves a shot at the WBC title. You know, I think that Alberto Puello is the perfect person to fight Sandor Martin, who is the mandatory. Why not get that out the way? You know. We got De Lo Mio. Joe, what do you know? Joe, what do you know? If you're watching this on YouTube, smash the thumbs up. I need about 12 more people to subscribe so I could get to the next goal of,
You hear me?
225,000. Yes, sir.
All right, man. So, Juan, what up? I mean, and salute Two-Tone, man. It's nice to see you out that strip club you joined us tonight.
What up?
Yeah, we here, man. You already know, man. My boy Spence, he's not done. I know Spence. I don't know him personally, but I kind of just he ain't. He's just going through probably some personal things, and Spence is smart. He's a smart businessman. He's moving tactical. He knows what he's doing. He's got something under his sleeve. Y'all just gotta wait and see. He's not done. You feel me? He knows, bro. He's a Jamaican Southerner. His pops are from New York, Jamaican New Yorker. They know how to do the flim flam. This is just a flim flam for a bigger move. Just wait. Yeah, and Bud out here talking about he's not looking at boots. Yeah, he's looking at legacy and big money fights. I just put it in the 24/7 chat what he said on ESPN. ESPN Ringside got the quote.
Yeah, but that's why Jerry is suggesting that Hearns petition for Boots' IBF champ fight IBF 54 so that he is part of the legacy, the undisputing of 54, so that Crawford can't say nothing.
But Bud gets passes, bro. Bud don't gotta fight any black up and coming fighters. He gets passes. No one needs that fight, right? He can fight mean machines and stuff like that. Old Kell Brooks, Amir Khan. He can get, but he's good. He deserves the payday with Canelo. Yeah, and then after he gets knocked out, he dared to be great, and he didn't run like Jamel. That's what he's gonna go with. But yeah, but it's a good fight for Fundora. Like if that fight goes through, but he got a tough fight coming up now. Like that's a good tough fight. And yeah, and all you gotta say to Baby Joker is that Bam ran away from 115 when the block was hot. You feel me? When the block was hot, he boiled back down to 112. Then when the block got a little colder, when the big dog ran up to 118, he went up to 115 talking about, yeah, I think it's time to move back up. I'm not gonna name any names, but maybe a guy named Bunto that rhymes with Bunto, Takatani up there. I think he don't want that.
He just got signed to a co-promotion with Top Rank today.
Yeah, man, he already know Bam's about to get a beating from that guy. Yo, he better stay at 115. Keep boiling down, bro. Keep doing bro. He boiled down to 112. He didn't eat for 3 weeks. Yeah, but yeah, man. What was I gonna say? But yeah, Bud gets passes. He don't gotta fight Boots, right? Because all his these fanboys is cool with that. Bud can like Mike Gross. Mike Gross is like, yeah, Bud don't gotta fight Boots. He's an email champ. He's this and that. But yeah, Boots is an up and comer. Give him that chance, like my boy Canelo's been doing. Yeah, he avoided Benavidez. Yeah, he didn't send no contract for the last 3 years. But you know what? He's fighting Munguia. He's fighting Berlanga. Yeah, Wepa, movie time. But my boy Berlanga's pulling up, bro. He's pulling up. It's a movie, bro. Yo, people ain't even gonna be ready for that show.
But it's not your time.
All right. Let's see who is next. If you're watching this on YouTube, smash that thumbs up. We got okay. So 5 for me and 5 for Jerry. Jerry, you got a counterpunch from Sony Woods. Shout out Sony in Cincinnati. I do not see Jerry there. Timboski, you got a counterpunch from Kerry G. What up?
Yo. Yo.
He's back.
What's
Well,
good?
go on, Timboski.
What's good?
Broski.
Well, go on.
Bolster.
King Amin. Two-Tone. Nestler. Salute to the TBV community. What's good, man? We've got a couple topics you can burn on. You understand? So, Terence Crawford, he deserves what's coming to him. You know what I'm saying to you? God loves a trier. Errol Spence, you need to get up from that hay that you've been that hay that you've been sleeping in for however long. He cares about being a promoter more than he cares about being a fighter. I give him credit though because he did help Frank Martin. He's doing his job as a promoter. A better one than Floyd Mayweather. He got Frank Martin that fight with Tank, and now Frank Martin's going to get in the ring before he does. So I would like to see Errol Spence back in the ring. You know what I'm saying to you? He had a fan-friendly style. You know what I'm saying to you? I'm not going to be a hater like some other people, Mr. Perfect, being a fickle fan, talking about, no, they're real fans. You said, how are you shitting on that August 3rd card when you got multiple 50-50 fights? Multiple 50-50 fights that you got on that card. Andy Ruiz, Jarrell Miller, that's a 50-50 fight right there. You understand? Elayo, Isaac Cruz, another barn burner. And then you got the pound for pound, Terence Crawford against the unknown Madrimov, that you guys don't give a shit about. But now you see the athleticism, you see the explosiveness in the legs, you see that Uzbekistan tank. You understand what I'm saying? This is going to be a bomb burner of a motherfucking fight. Excuse my language. And King Amin, man, and they got a bone to pick with you, man. David Morrell didn't fight no Vladimir Shiskin, man. Where you make that? Where you get that from?
Oh,
Where you get
They
that
never
from?
fought.
That's what I'm saying to you.
we miss you on
You're
these streets.
very educated, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? Salute to Kerry G as well for the count punch. I appreciate you. You're a real true fan and one of the best chefs in America. You understand? Go shout out to Kerry G. But King Amin, man. Yes.
Shishkin and Morrell never fought.
No. Incorrect. Maybe you had a misunderstanding. There, misinterpretation. It's all right though. You get me, but I just wanted to clear that up. David Morrell still got multiple things to improve on. In my opinion, I still have him at the best at 168, but now he's at 175. I can't wait to see him in there with multiple other guys. And Eunice, before my time runs out, what are you talking about, man? You asking Pilot what was he drinking this morning? Nah. Anthony Yard's ready for David Benavidez. David Benavidez ain't ready for no Anthony Yard, man. Tell him to come over here. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, O2, Wembley, 90,000.
Bro, we don't go over there, bro. We don't go over there, bro. Americans don't dream about fighting over there, bro.
All right, okay, then we'll come over there then and beat his head in. We'll come over there. We'll come over there.
Yard likes to fight in America. He's been in America. You know, we rock with Yard over here, man. He been to LA and he been to Vegas. We rock with Yard. He good over here.
Yeah. So we want that work with David Benavidez. He's 175 pounder now. So tell him to keep himself there, and we're gonna beat the brakes off him. Don't let your past haunt you, man.
You crazy, bro. I've been wanting that fight. Y'all heard me. That's what I'm saying. I never get credit. You know, when I wanted Yard, y'all was happy with fucking Vazdek. Now y'all want Yard. Y'all like, man, this is hilarious.
Yard, B. We need to stay away from Bivol, stay away from a better BF. We need to get acclimated to the way. Give us Anthony Yard, Lions in the camp.
I've been said Yard, man. Told him that nobody wanted Vazdek. That was a waste of a fight. Jerry, don't forget the counterpunch courtesy of Sony. Courtesy of Sony. We got Montez, $2. He says, you ain't no cop, Jay Reed. Okay. Two-tone.
Oh.
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
Tyrone the Great, member for 14 months on that champ level. Timboski shadowboxing mixtape is funnier than the box jump, hands down. Why y'all? Come on, man. The man just can't. Yo, y'all terrible, bro.
Y'all made a
Welcome back, Timboski.
$10. I don't know. That must be a back call thing. I don't have anything with no mixtape. But Pistol Parkway Mozzie with the fat $10. He says, until Boots moves up to 154, people can shut the F up about Bud spinning him. Boots just said he wants all the belts at 47. Bud is getting stripped once the bell rings August 3rd. No, Boots' eyes is on 147. Dan, they stripping him once the bell ring like they did. Who they did that to? Fundora or was it
Charlo?
Charlo. They said Shishkin beat up Ustatagi. Damn,
Yeah. That's why.
That's why I was like, yo, where he for Vladimir? I ain't even bother to Google. I'm just like, hey, all right, you right. Let's see.
Shout out to Timboski.
Yeah. So we got People's Champ. You, Brandon.
Yo, how's my audio, Ness?
Straight.
Two-tone, King Amina Essex. What's going on, fellas? Shout out to the
My
whole
brother,
TV
what's going on?
community. Hey, Ness, you got some goofy ass callers, man. This shit's getting wild. But hey, Bud can possibly be 3 belt unified by December on his way to 3-time undisputed. I'm fucking with it. What we always say, follow your own path. Don't wait on the Canelo Willy Wonka ticket. Make your own path and shit. So that's a hell of a great path to make. Because if it becomes 3-time undisputed, I'm going to go ahead and say it. He's better than Floyd. in my opinion. 3-time and
Fact.
undisputed makes him better than Floyd. So yeah, I like what he doing. Don't sit around, follow your own path. Don't sit around and wait for the Canelo ticket because it might never come. Just ask Andre, Big Charlo, and a bevy of other fighters. So I'm fucking with it. And that goes for David Benavidez too. All the people criticizing David, saying he should have stuck around. Nah, dog, create your own path. You know, you got opportunity to do that at 175 and become undisputed, possibly fight undisputed. I'm fucking with that too. Don't sit around and wait for Canelo. But man, as far as Errol, that's just sad, man. Cause I remember last year around the same time we was gearing up for the biggest fight of the decade or whatever. It was so, the energy was just so much better on not just this show but on YouTube. I mean the ramifications for that ass whooping have been so bad. Like you got literal channels that don't exist no more. Trill Boxing Talk, stop talking boxing all together after that ass whooping. We don't get no Black Fight Fan. We don't get none of that shit no more after that ass whooping. Before the fight, they was talking cash shit. It's gonna be like your favorite dog getting hit by a truck. One ass whooping, and these niggas done discontinued their whole channel. It's just sad, man. It's so sad what Bud did to Errol's career. Like I said, my job here is done. I don't even have to talk shit no more. I was vindicated after that ass whooping. So to see where we was just at a year ago to where we are now with Earl pulling out of fights and we don't know when he's gonna come back, shit's just sad. And Mr. Perfect, just fans like that are just pathetic. Like crying all the fucking time and bitching and complaining. It's funny to me, man. It's funny because, like I said, just 12 months ago, they was talking about the big fish was gonna knock the bum from Omaha out. Now this nigga pulling out of fights, can't fight. Damn, man. It's fucked up what a year can do, man. So, but yeah, shout out to Bud on his way to become 3-time undisputed. He can do it pretty fast. If he gets unified 3 belts by December, shit, he can go for undisputed by next summer and then ride off into the sunset. Like I said, if he does it, he's better than Floyd in my opinion. So I'm fucking with that, man. But he's
You may
truly a
feel
great
like it's your
fighter.
time,
That's my call,
but
man.
it's
Y'all
not
take
your
it
time.
easy.
Salute.
Sony, what up?
The commissioner.
Gotta unmute.
Hey, yo, what up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hey, yo, shout out to the Bet channel. Shout out to the Bet Call TBV alumni, as always. TBV for life. Hey, yo, I'm gonna make this real quick because I know we on the all-time schedule. First of all, I can't believe that I'm about to disagree with my man Brandon. I don't think nothing is wrong with Errol Spence. I mean, come on, let's all take a look at this from a broader picture. Errol Spence, the success of his career was brought on by Derrick James. He had a public, um, fallout with Derrick James that led to the court. We don't know what that's doing to his mental, to his mind state, coming along with a loss to Terence Crawford. So let's not talk this idiotic stuff about everything else that could have backed Errol out of the fight with Fundora that he would have won easily, might I add you, easily. And oh my goodness gracious! And Ness, I know you don't want to talk about this, brother, but I just want to throw this little nugget out there. Brother, you came on strong a couple months ago when I thought you was coming around to the whole um, Canelo ducking Benavidez thing, because you was on the show talking about, Canelo's ducking Benavidez. Canelo was a cheat, and you yourself said on the show that part of your reasoning for coming around was the fact that the community brought you around to the aspect, and then you totally threw that shit out the window. Don't know what you was doing, but yo, neither here nor there. You my guy for life, bro. I throw you the long ball every time, B. Go for the touchdown. Get that. Shout out to TBV as always. Peace and love.
Peace.
Yeah, man. I mean, my stance hasn't changed. They're both equally equally played a part. I just feel that David is more responsible as the man that could have just activated the status and put the normal pressure that we get from every sanctioning body to any champion. I can't get over the fact that he didn't do the due process. It's just that simple. That's all it boils down to, man. I can't get over that. Can Canelo have sent them a contract? Absolutely. But again, going over the timeline, we're talking about 2 years. My man being frustrated for 2 years. Like, I mean, what super fight took 2 years, man?
You may feel like it's your time.
When all he
But
had
it's
to
not
do
your
was
time.
activate the status, bro. That's all we was asking him to do is activate the status, put the pressure on Canelo, make him look like a duck, make him get stripped, make the WBC look corrupt. But we didn't get any of that, bro. None of that. Mr. Perfect Counter.
Yeah, man. I don't know who the fuck dog was, bro. But it seemed like he know me. The nigga sound stupid. Cause I wasn't even here when the Earl fight was happening. I never was here. I came about a month after when I heard people talking this shit and I started hearing about the show. So I don't know what he talking about. He probably another nigga that just became a Bud fan. Nigga probably ain't never got in the ring, ain't never took a body shot. You can't call me no type of bad fan or nothing, bro. Cause I got in the ring before. I took a body shot before, nigga. Have you? So you can't say nothing about boxing or nothing. You became a Bud fan when he beat Earl, like all these niggas, bro. Like y'all are not real fans, bro. And you saying I'm crying, nigga, I'm passionate about everything I did. I do. Cause I've been in the ring before, nigga. So yes, I take this shit serious. And I'm not getting back in the ring again because I did get hit with a body shot and went down. But I know what a body shot feel like. Nigga, do you know how to throw a punch? Like, y'all niggas don't even know how to throw a punch, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas is not real fans, bro. You had to step in the ring at least once. You became a Bud fan because what he did to Earl. You never was a Bud fan, bro. Like all y'all niggas. And I'm going to keep saying that, bro. Big time boxing Detroit. I don't even know who that was. Like, I don't even know who that was, bro. But you know my name.
What that, Brandon?
But it's big time boxing. What up? Big time boxing Detroit. What's up?
I think it was Brandon.
I mean, after Brandon was Sony. After Brandon was Sony from Cincinnati, but I don't remember him saying nothing about you. But yeah,
I heard my name from somebody, bro. I don't know who he was, but don't speak on me. Talking about I don't know. I was here. He talking about I was here when the fight, bro. I wasn't even on the show. Ness, you heard me on the show before the Earl fight?
Nah.
Thank you. Exactly. So I don't even know what he's talking about. Like, I never said he was gonna knock out Bud. I never was talking shit. I knew it was gonna be a tough fight. I was just picking Earl. I never was talking shit about the fight. I'm not one of them niggas that was going around saying Earl record or nothing like that, bro. Yes, I wanted to fight. And I knew it was a tough fight. And I never disrespected Crawford or nothing.
When Terence Crawford threw Earl across the ring like a piece of paper, how did you feel?
All right, bro. Okay.
He said like a piece of paper.
He threw him across the ring. That went to Earl, bro. Earl needed to move up. How long the fight took to make? I didn't want Earl to take the fight. Bro.
That's the bell, champ. I gotta in his helicopter.
Yeah, I got you. All right. I got you.
Brandon, what up?
Hello? Yo, listen, Ness. I agree with that last caller. Many people on here talking smack about Terence Crawford when he's probably the greatest pound for pound fighter, boxer of all time, bro. I mean, you got to be real. He's probably the best pound for pound fighter right now. But people are hating on him for no apparent reason. We don't know why they're doing that. If he does fight Fundora, Fundora has the ability to use his length, his arm reach, because he has a long arm reach, right? To literally stop Crawford in his tracks for a brief second. But Crawford has the ability to outmaneuver Fundora if that fight becomes a reality. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that analyzing the fight from literally a perspective of an outside view, Fundora, although he beat the other Australian guy, Tim Zhu, it was an interesting fight, I will say. It doesn't seem like he has enough strength to literally beat Terence Crawford, the #1 pound for pound fighter right now. And by the way, Terence Crawford's fight's coming up sooner than we thought with Madrimov. So it's crazy that it's already here. This fight might be happening, tomorrow, it seems. But that's amazing. A Terence Crawford fight in this day and age. How long has it been since we've seen a Terence Crawford fight? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But any fight, I want to see what he's about to do. What is he about to do, guys? Like, do you guys have any idea of like what he's planning to do in the ring? Any strategies for Madrimov specifically? Since Madrimov isn't a cakewalk. He's literally one of the best fighters, strong fighters. If you've seen some of his other previous fights, the dude can literally hit as hard as anybody else that's in pound for pound rankings right now. So, man, it's going to be interesting, man. I can't wait to see it. But if Crawford fights Fundora, Crawford just has to stay active more, man. That's the thing. He doesn't stay active that much. Same with and by the way, Errol Spence, that guy's a goner, man. Ever since Terence Crawford beat him, Errol Spence is gone, man. I feel bad for him. But hopefully he can come back. Hopefully fight somebody in prominent rankings on BoxRec, and maybe he won't retire or whatever's happening with him. Same with Devin Haney and everybody else that's currently competing right now. But yeah, I agree with that last caller, man. People, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about a lot of times. Gotta be honest, but it's cool because some of these fights, man, I can't wait to see them. We gotta talk more about them, and that's awesome. That's all I got. Peace out, y'all.
All
Good
right.
call, champ.
DC3. Hold
You
on a
may
minute.
feel like it's your time,
H-Town, what up?
but it's not your time.
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, town baby. Nah, man. Earl's problem, man. He's in silk sheets, he's in silk pajamas, and he's got a bottle across the doors by the bed.
Damn.
He just, it's over. I mean, hate to say it, man. He can't live his life like he was in his 20s. Now that he's in his 30s, and he fails to realize that. I don't know who's in his camp. I don't know who's feeding him stuff in his head, telling him no warm up fights, no nothing. Just you ain't in your 20s no more, champ. You need to do what you got to do to stay prepared year round. And as far as Larry the Loner's road to greatness for my boy Bud, I see him doing the 154 thing, but he ain't getting Canelo, man. Canelo get Berlanga. He's gonna get probably one other fight in May, and then just to stick it to David after he waited about a year for Bivol, because I got Bivol beating Benavidez. He's gonna fight Bivol in September 2025. Undisputed versus undisputed, biggest fight in boxing. 2. So, and then David gonna sit on the sideline again for another 3 months, just to stick it to him and his dad for talking shit for these 10 months. That's all I got, Ness. I'm out.
Yo, no, hold on. A-Style, great call. You kept it real because I know Texans, y'all stay down for each other, but you ain't gonna cap. You gave an honest opinion. But damn, Larry the Loner, like that's just like the great value version of Jerry the Lender, like Larry the Loner. You just
I don't know, bro. I thought his name was Larry. My bad. But yeah, that's Earl's problem. People I know Earl fans love Earl, man, but you gotta look at reality, man. My man likes to drink. It is what it is.
Man,
no, I appreciate you, H-Town. Yo, did Larry the Loner ever get his His counter punch.
Nah, he never came back. He doesn't take them. I honestly, he's never taken anyone's free counter. He always pays for his own, no matter how many people send him.
He got too much pride, man.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Man.
But Jerry, if you want it, you do have a counter still out there to cut the line. We got DC3. What up?
Yo,
Yo, what up?
what's the deal? Hey, Ness, why you let him go before me, Ness? I heard you say my name first.
Yeah, because just he was first.
Oh, okay, yeah. We from the city, but we be having beef, a little beef. It's all good though. Yeah, but shout out to Bud though, man. I'm gonna give Bud some credit, man. He beat Earl so bad. He got Earl beefing. He don't want to pay Derrick James. He can't even put together a fight for him and Fundora. Shout out to Terence Crawford, man. And who was that who said the card on August 3rd was trash? Who said this? I heard somebody say that.
I don't know. Nobody said that.
Somebody said the card. I heard somebody say the card on August 3rd was trash. Well, to whoever said that, man. To whoever said that this might be one of the best cards of all time, man. This is a stack card. Like that, welcome back, Timboski, too. Like he said, man, it's a lot of 50-50 fights. You feel me? And that's all I wanted to say though, man. Shout out to Bud, man. He got Earl got Texas looking bad, man. Come on, Earl, man. You gotta get up, Earl. Get up. Come on, man. Shake back, Earl. We can't let nobody from Omaha. Come on. But man, shout out to Bud, man. Shout out to Bud. All right.
All right. Shout out DC3. Thanks for the check-in. We got G-Ball, $2 super chat. In what way is Bud better than Floyd? Be real. That must be for Brandon in Cincinnati. We got Chef Givon.
Yeah, man. Good afternoon, TBV.
What
Hey,
up?
with that super chat, I gotta agree, man. I'm gonna talk about some other stuff too, but hey, they talking about how the fuck is Bud better than Floyd. Floyd has fought some of, he has one of the best resumes there is. Bud has not fought none of those people that Floyd has on, like, obviously not the same people, but you get what I'm saying, the same caliber. Bud is 2 times undisputed. Can't take that away, but come on, man. There's no comparing. Like these people haven't fought the same caliber of competition. You know what I mean? And as far as him even beating Errol Spence, shout out to the fact that he was able to get it done. But I've been called in several times, and I told everybody, man, like Earl beat himself. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just another person in life who wasted talent. You get what I'm saying? Like fucking, he's a drunk. He's somebody that like people relate to because motherfucker drunk. You know what I mean? A degenerate, like fucking throwing away, fucking God's blessings and shit. I've been said that this dude, like he's been done, man. Like people don't understand what it is when you're drunk in a car accident. You get what I'm saying? Like the only reason why the dude's still alive was because he was drunk. The way he flew out that car. Bud didn't even have to hit him. The car already beat him. You get what I'm saying? Like, dude should have been dead. But he's alive. Shout out to that. Count your blessings and whatnot. But for the people acting like he's still the same guy he was, he's not. But you got to hang on to certain things and shit. And people try to act like, oh, like what the fuck is people talking about? But everybody knows the whole LDBC shit was built around fucking Errol Spence, around fucking Wilder and shit, and one by one these dudes getting knocked out, and the world comes crashing down. Motherfuckers don't know what to do with themselves, man. It is what it is. This is what happens when you let your bias get in the way instead of looking at actual boxing skill. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bud because that motherfucker be in the gym, disciplined, and they ain't involved with none of that nonsense. That's a grown man worrying about his kid's future, his family's future. Instead of being out partying, throwing everything away. Everybody rooting for Earl to come back. Earl's done. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to him because he was able to make some money. Hopefully he doesn't, do anything else stupid with it. It is what it is, man. I've been saying this stuff. Wasted talent, man. It's crazy, man. But yeah, August 3rd, shit, I'm in the building. I already got my tickets. Everybody knows I'm ringside. That people trying to act like that card ain't stacked. That's a stacked card, man. And that main event is better than people act like it is. I mean, people try to discredit Maldronov, but nah, man, that shit's gonna be a fucking banger. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how like people discredit somebody's opponent so much, and then want to give that same fighter all the credit for beating that fighter that everybody discredited. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense, Ness. But hey, man, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the community, even the ones that see that, hey, man, this shit is crazy, Ness. It's been going crazy in the back call, and even people calling in, and everybody talking shit from a safe distance. But it's funny that once the big bad bear announces, hey,
Feel
I
like it's
ain't
your
worried
time,
about border wars, all of a
but
sudden
it's not your
everybody
time.
trying to call me out. It's funny, right? Like I ain't even interested in border wars. Oh wait, yeah, I want to fight him. I want to fight him. I've been wanting to fight him.
That's
Oh,
the
he ducking
bell,
me now.
champ. That's the
Yeah,
bell,
shout out
bro. I
to you,
hear
man.
you.
Yo, before you go to the next call, I'm gonna cut up out of here. But again, I want to say something that Javon, an important point that I'm making as well. It's not just losing in the fight; it's the wear and tear on the body. And for me, again, I want to see the young man enjoy. You know what I mean? I want to see him have some of this gray stubble in his beard and be able to do all this fly stuff. You know what I'm saying? And have a good walk. You know what I'm saying? Not limping and slurring his speech and sounding all crazy. So, again, Errol Spence, should he retire? I think so. But if he needs the money or another fight, I'm sure you guys can suggest some for him. Anyway, I'm up out of here. King Amir Invest 1 on IG, King Amir Invest 1 on Twitter, Championship Rounds on YouTube. Peace.
All right, all
Peace.
right. Uh, General Camino.
Yo, Nas was good.
Hold on a sec.
The saddest thing in life is wasted talent.
Shout out G-Von. General.
Word, what's good with y'all, man?
Chilling.
Cracking.
Word. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I finally see, man. You got to do right by people, man. You know, that man, Errol ain't pay that man, and, now he injured. Karma is a bitch. You got to watch how you treat people. A lot of times you go through life and you think, I could do a little evil here, do a little good here. Nah, it's only one way to be. You got to pick a side. If you're going to be good, be good. If you're going to be evil, but don't be sitting in the middle. So, this just is what it is. I'm interested in the Crawford Fundora fight. When Crawford beat Spence after the fight, he made a statement that it's the Bud Crawford era. And, it's been what years do. I got to see him in the ring twice. I think that'd be a good thing. If not, then that whole Bud Crawford era shit, he kind of got to throw that away because, he on the back end of his career. And if you're not gonna stay active at least 2 times a year, I can't put no era shit next to your name. I could say you're a great fighter, you've gotten accomplishments, but you ain't the face of this like that right now, unfortunately. So, I think Crawford got to remind people who he is, and that'd be a good thing. Hopefully, we start off with a good knockout win against Madrimov, and then we can make our way to Fundora and unify the titles. That'd be pretty dope. Outside of that, I'm in full agreement with the whole David Benavidez stance. I mean, yo, you got to do what you got to do, man. If you got to tell that you want to be the mandatory and you don't do that, then I mean, like, yo, I don't want to say you ducking, but you damn sure not pushing forward to try to get the opportunity. So I mean, and at the same time, like you said, Canelo not sending an offer, that could be true too. That's kind of a form of not really checking for a hot fighter in your division, and you unified all of that, you undisputed. You kind of got to knock out all challengers if you claim you that dude. So, hey, I know people gonna be mad. Boxing is what it is. It's a constant soap opera. Watch the fighters you like to watch. Try to keep up with the young fighters coming up and just enjoy the sport. Outside of that, everybody have a good night. And that's appreciate you.
All right.
Yeah, you
So
gotta.
shout out the Matchroom. They got Jerron Boots Ennis doing pad work with Big Baby. I mean, Turkey Al-Sheikh is in his promoter bag, man. He's looking like Geppetto right here, you know, just bruh, puppeteering, man. This is crazy. They promoting, bro.
You may
I
feel
mean,
like
it's
it's your
only on
time,
social media, and you got to
but
be
it's
on
not your
social
time.
media, so you know that's a little different. But I like when people putting in work. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Errol Spence. He went through a war with Sean Porter. Then he get flipped out that Lambo 11 times. Then he come back, fight Danny Garcia. Then he fight Ugas. I believe he get hurt against Ugas. No, then he had the eye surgery when he was supposed to the retina. When he's supposed to fight Pacquiao. Then he fight Ugas. Think his teeth get knocked out. He gets hurt by Ugas. Then he have another car accident. Then he go and fight Bud and absolutely get obliterated, whooped, pillar to post. Then he had cataract surgery. Now he wearing Derrick James check on his neck. Let Earl retire, man. That man's body has went through so much trauma. Not even try. I know the boxing fans is like mean like that, but that man's body's went through trauma. Let that man retire, bro.
Mm. We got King Born. Oh shit, King Born. Jerry is there. He got this counter punch. Give me a second.
Let him cook. There's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing when El Moreno steps in the ring. Ding, ding. Two-Tone,
Yeah.
do you remember what the boxing world was saying after Spence stopped Ugas?
What was they saying? He was ready for Bud?
Bone crusher, eye collector, rib bone breaker, indestructible machine. No one ever seen Ugas get beat on like that. Ring a bell?
Ring a
Spence
bell,
fans,
facts.
I do have some good news. One thing you're gonna realize now that my boy is getting his just due, is that he's a true fireman. He's comfortable in the heat. He don't run from the smoke. He runs towards it. Madrimov is the next contestant on the show, an off night hosted by Terence Bud Crawford. So just like your boy Spence, how you think that wasn't him? Madrimov, after the fight, is gonna say he felt a little off. He might have taken too much time off between fights. Because when you are one of the best, what you do is you make that fighter fight your game. You take him out of his reality. You bring him into the dark alley where you know all the hiding spaces. Where now you don't know where to run, don't know where to hide, and you gotta face Terence Bud Crawford right in the goddamn eye. So, that's why, there wasn't Spence that night. And to my boy that thinks at 175, Bibble and Benavidez is gonna get away from El Monstro. That is why he is staying at 175 and is the mandatory. You can't run and you can't hide. The two firemen in the sport are gonna get their just due. You wait and see. Say goodnight to the bad guy. This is Jerry Soriano, your lemon for life. Let him cook.
Shit, finish the man.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Jerry loves to cook. Loves to cook, man. We got Romeo $5. Fundora no doubt heard the quote unquote duck label like EJ did when he was going to fight Keith instead of Bud. New York Giants for life, $2. Earl must have bullied Tone. You talking musty.
Mm.
You had a beef with my man's?
Earl, no, me and Earl cool.
Musty energy.
Bud got me blocked though.
Brooklyn.
Yo,
Yo.
yo, you hear me, right?
Yeah,
Listen, man. Live chat, power chat. Yo, we gonna do the 5%. We gonna do the knowledge tonight, right? Let's break this whole shit down. August 3rd is gonna be crazy. Yo, Ness, you can't diss us. You gotta talk about every goddamn card. That undercard is real. That's the livest, foulest, wildest shit in boxing. August 3rd. Now, let me tell you something about Bud, right? Yo, King, you know how I became a fan? Because, yo, he destroyed, yo, nobody ever destroyed Sean Porter. And it's a good brother, my brother, Stonebone, who's Buck Crawford, like, kind of left hand man, grew up with him and shit. I was like, yo, if Bud destroyed Sean Porter, I'm a Bud fan, right? So I was going at all these fucking fish heads back here. All the big fish, I called them the church, I went to war. We went to war on this backcourt. Ness was on the call when it was about Bud and motherfucking Errol Spence, right? So listen, they call him Margie North, call him Bernie Madoff. Yeah, he trying to make off with the money. What the fuck he gonna do against a guy that's big as him? You see Bud muscles now and shit, right? You see Bud arms and shit, looking like a G.I. Joe figure, all chipped up, ripped up. What he gonna do against a guy that's big as him, got a boxing IQ, could beat you any style, back foot, come forward, got a jab, educated and shit, and he's a killer. He's an ex-bad guy. You know them ex-bad guys in boxing, like Marvin Hagler, like motherfucking Brad. These dudes is ruthless, man. They trying to knock you the fuck out. Once they see you, you out of here. So you call him Margie Morph, I call him Bernie Madoff. Fuck that. Bernie Madoff getting the fuck out of here. Margie Morph Madoff out of here. What? I think Bud gonna get him out of there in 8 rounds, yo. Tell you next. Bud gonna knock out Margie Morph in 8 rounds, cause we did the backcourt, we did the backcourt film study. Yo, yeah, he big. They told us athletic shit, Buddy's that too. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, yeah, he got older. Big deal. Everybody get older, y'all. But let me tell you something. He don't smoke. He don't drink. Focus. Live in the gym and shit. And he's trying to get this money now. You know what I'm saying, Ness? So, like I said, Ness, yo, August 3rd. What's that? Next Saturday, Sunday? Shit is on, y'all. Like I said, Kingborn, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. And you see Brooklyn everywhere. Brooklyn and Saudi Arabia. Brooklyn fuck with Philly with boots. Facts. Peace. I'm out.
All right. Jersey Bob, what up? Jersey Bob. Yo, so you heard about this Travis Scott shit that so many people went to his concert? They thought it was an earthquake from the vibrations.
Nah. You mean the ones where those people passed away?
I don't know. In Milan?
Oh no, I ain't heard about that. Travis Scott, yeah, people be getting murdered at his concerts.
Go ahead, Jersey.
What's up? How's it going tonight?
Cool.
Everything going on? Y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Cracking.
Okay. First of all, man, let's let Errol Spence, man, retire in peace, man. I liked Errol Spence. He had a good career, but when it's time, it's time. Brother, I mean, this is all signs saying he don't need to get back in the ring, man. He just need to do something else. Maybe he can train, do something else. We gotta start letting some of these guys go. Because I heard you earlier, and that's something about Joe Joyce and the other dude who's washed up is a good fight, man.
Chisora, they
You
fighting
gotta get these
Saturday.
guys out the ring, man. These guys shouldn't be in the ring. Joe Joyce, he done too,
He
man.
only lost 2
I
fights,
mean, how many?
man.
He got beat up bad. I'm talking about. I ain't worried. He got beat up bad, man. These dudes need to start do something else with your life. I love boxing too, but come on, man. These dudes are taking too much punishment. But hopefully, after this fight, George will be done. George is like 40 years old, ain't he? George's like 40, man. These dudes got to get out the ring. But Errol Spence, hopefully he never get back in the ring. I'm serious. I enjoyed your career. Okay, you ain't had one loss. You don't need to fight anymore. Y'all can do something else with yourselves. But he gonna go out like everybody else, get beat up. Aren't we sick of seeing our fighters get beat up and then they got to go out?
He
I'm just thinking
38.
about Bernard Hopkins getting knocked out that ring by Joe Smith. That's what I was thinking of, man. Come on, why we have to keep seeing this over and over again, man? We need to be encouraging these dudes to get out. Get out, stop boxing, man. This ain't no game. But far as people talking, man, Bud about to take this dude out August. I'm paying. I know some people was like I'm paying for the fight. Bud about to knock this dude out. And we'll see where he go from there. If he get Fundora, he's knocking him out too. I guess Bud gonna be on 54 undisputed. But if I was Boots, yeah, I'd grab one of the 54 belts and make him fight me. Because Boots is the only one who can beat him. If he can beat him, the only one who can beat him is Boots Ennis. So Boots needs to go up there to 54 and get one of them belts. Because that's it. Other than that, Virgil Ortiz, he get in the ring with Bud, he's going to sleep too. There ain't nobody there but Boots. Well, Boots ain't there yet, but Boots is the only dude that got possibly, I think, can beat Bud. Other than that, he gonna be undisputed again if he's 54. And that would be enough to push him past Mayweather for me. I don't care about 50 and 0, especially if you fought Conor McGregor and count one of them as a win. That would
You
put
may
Bud
feel like it's
past
your time,
Floyd to me.
but it's
All
not
right,
your
have a
time.
good night.
You too. Black Morrison. Black Morrison, you there? Yo.
Daniel Dubois is 26 years old. Jared Anderson is 24 years old. Why can't we get that fight?
I mean, they both fighting 2 different people.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
there?
in the future, they're both young. I didn't know that Dubois was that young.
Yeah, Dubois is young. I think we having an issue on Twitter. Hawk, what up? Oh, man. Yeah, we having an issue on Twitter. Let me get to Thick Vegan Afro.
Hello, hello, hello. I hope everybody's having a great night. Okay, so we are talking about Spence. Okay, so now I'm not sure why no one has mentioned the fact that he's had those accidents. And, well, I mean, Two Tone did long ago, but, let the man retire. I think he's satisfied with running man down promotions. I mean, I think he got in the ring before the medics got in there when Tank knocked Frank out on that Saturday night. So let's let him run man down promotions and keep that going and let him run off into the sunset with his business. And as far as Bud versus Madrimal, yeah. So I believe that it's going to be a difficult competition for him, but nothing that he cannot handle. I believe he's going to come out victoriously on August 3rd, and it's just basically going to be wartime all over again. And I believe that he will conquer the 54 division and become undisputed again. And that's all I wanted to say. All right, everybody have a good night. Peace.
All right, you too. We got Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. I need King Born versus Jay Swift at Border Wars. That's so funny, yo. I could picture them two in the face-off. Oh man, that's hilarious. Twitter crash, so we up out of here. Tone, let them know where they can find you.
Two-Tone the Superstar, all platforms.
And that's GTO. Catch me tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., 9 a.m. Eastern. Peace.
Peace.